Hey guys, it's me, Double D, with another episode of Bayonetta! Last time, we had a joyride on a missile and took on Jeanne for the final time. In this episode, we're going to be going up the tower of Isla Del Sol, yes, I completely pronounced that wrong, in Chapter 15, A Tower to Truth. And it looks like we're getting near to the end of our journey. So, let's not mince any more words. Let's do this.
Welcome back, little one.
Mummy, where are we?
It looks like someone's expecting us. Awfully nice of them to roll out the red carpet.
Luca, you need to get one thing straight.
Yeah, I know. I won't look after you, so don't screw up. I got things under control.
Let's go. Stay next to me, little one.
Daddy?
What?
Daddy, it's Daddy!
Daddy?
Of course, Mummy. Can't you hear him? Okay, Daddy, I'm coming. And I'll bring Mummy with me.
Little one, wait!
This way, Mummy.
Little one! Little one!
Cereza! Bayonetta! Damn it!
Looks like we have a little girl to save, but first things first, immediately you want to go right, because there is something over there. We need to use Panther Within so we can get whatever is on that platform over there. Because, if I'm not mistaken, there should be some, oh, there it is, right there. There is a treasure chest over here. So, if you recall in the last episode, well, first, we're going to have to raise our vitality because, I believe, yep, this is our 4th witch heart. We are almost done with getting them all. So, if you recall in the last chapter, we got a new weapon, Siphon. And I'm already putting on the weapon and her Umbran Elegance, which is sort of like a belly shirt of some sort. So, welcome to the Tower of Isla Del Sol. So yeah, this is a really, really large departure of what we have gone through in Vigrid. And, right off the bat, we got some gears and decorations. So this is the perfect time to well, demonstrate Siphon. So, Siphon is nunchucks. Yeah, that is pretty much all there is to it. It has weak attacks, but it is fast. And it's likely a good melee tool when Shuraba isn't a good tool to use. Yeah. Obviously, I'm going to use that in Shuraba. Okay, well, not really. Oh yeah, these autos are on fire. Yeah, so... Okay, I know I should be using Durga, the dual Durga set, because, you know, it worked out for me a lot, and these enemies are on fire. However, I believe this should be enough, and this auto should be dead, and, well, this one should be on its way to death, like right about now. Now? Why didn't that explode? Please explode. Okay, now he's angry, but doesn't matter. He is dead. Okay. Oh, wait. I knew I was forgetting something. I have to go back to the entrance. So, you see that statue of Fearless right in front of us. Attack it. Oh. No, it didn't happen. I guess I wasn't supposed to go to first 2 yet, but yeah. If you attack those immediately from the start, you would trigger a battle with Fearless. So that's another hidden verse that you may have missed. Yeah, you will also see statues of enemies. Some of them will come to life if you attack them enough. So, I'm going to check to see. No, there isn't. Okay, so, with that, let's keep going. So, you want to know how this is the final battle of the game? Well, the second to last chapter? This is a Brave. We haven't seen one of those since Chapter 6. or rather Chapter 8. I keep forgetting the chapter numbers, but yeah. Haven't seen one of these in a long time. And here we are, defeating all the angels we have faced so far. I mean, back in verse 2, there was some deer and decorations. Here, we have braves. Fortunately, we are defeating them quick enough so they won't form into beloved, which that would be bad. Anyway, so let's defeat this brave, and weaken you. And they will... Death. I missed the ooh sound. And do you... I was wondering if it does the pole dancing when you do... No, it doesn't. And the point is, we got a pure platinum. Anyway, so, with that out of the way, do you contain something, a hidden verse? Yes, you do. Gracious and glorious. Despite my love for grace and glory, its powerful counterpart, gracious and glorious, I don't. So, yeah, you want to have the right tools to take on gracious and glorious. Saifeng, or newly formed Saifeng, is a really good tool. But you need to master the Muna Mahakala because, aside from Celine's Light, that is your only chance to use Witch Time, as you cannot activate by dodging. A well-timed Muna Mahakala will do the job just fine. Also, if you bullet climax with Saifeng, she will throw it and it'll slowly deal damage on the nearest enemy. And it'll leave you stuck with as if you were holding Scarborough Fair Onyx Roses. So yeah, I don't know if you can be able to use other weapons while Saifeng is out. But let's see. I'm gonna try to bullet climax with Saifeng. And then, okay, not dodge, but, and then switch to Shuraba. Oh, I think it did. That doesn't matter because, well, these gracious and glorious are almost dead, yeah. I am not particularly fond of these gracious and glorious. They are annoying more so than their normal counterparts. But yeah, anyway, they are down. And let's keep going. Okay, I'm looking over my notes to see if there's anything I have missed, but there probably isn't. Anyway, so, next battle, Joy. But yeah, you know that we are nearing the end if we are seeing enemies we have seen before in quick succession. Well, we would have seen Fearless and Fairness. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Bayonetta does a weird sound if you allowed it to, well, go on, listen. I don't know why, it always makes me laugh all the time. Also, the charge modifier is basically like a gun. Anyway, this weapon is fun. I did fool around with it between recordings, so yeah. Saifeng is a pretty fun weapon to have. I did fool around with Saifeng between recordings, and I gotta say, this is so fun. Yeah. Yeah, and then if you, like I said, bullet climax, it's as if you were holding Scarborough Fair or Onyx Roses. Anyway, so, that Joy is down, and we can move on with our lives. Okay. Okay, is there anything? Okay, no, wait a minute. A dizzying amount of information is streaming over the control terminal's monitor. Some machine must be on right now. So, whoa, close up on Bayonetta's cleavage over there. Anyway, so, it looks like something is running. And enchants. Hey, when was the last time we seen you? Chapter, I forgot when. Oh yeah, also the shots that are flying around will ricochet off walls. It's perfect for, well, getting enemies off guard, even if the damage output is weak. I will have to switch this to Shuraba. Okay, oh yeah, that enchant is... I can't believe I let it shoot me. Yeah, enchants are usually easy to deal with. Of course, that's me trying to do commentary at the same time, so that's not working out for me. And, hello, Grace and Glory! I bumped into your more powerful cousins, and they were annoying. Guess what? You guys are more tolerable. Okay, yeah, if you can master the Muna Mahakala, Gracious and Glorious, and by extension, a lot of bosses, should be no problem for you. Of course, I tend to mess up the timing for that, so... there's that. Anyway, I'm gonna switch this Shuraba really quick. I should, yeah. Okay, and there. And whack him with nunchucks. And... I love it whenever people use nunchucks, they make that sound. I don't know why it's entertaining to me. Anyway, so... all that's left is... Grace. And then I'm just gonna... nunchuck you. And Palm Strike. And Stiletto. He is down. Okay, up the stairs we go. seriously, that is a perfect showing of Bayonetta's cleavage. Of course, I really shouldn't be... The point is, we had Temperance going after us, yeah. I was just getting off guard with all the cleavage, and then suddenly Temperance, yeah. You pretty much have to do what the same thing you did when dealing with Temperance, except not really, because, you know, you're dodging his fire while you're trying to get to the other side. But yeah, because, you know, he's trying to be a jerk to us and trying to stop us just like everyone. And some infinities are going to try to get in our way. 1, 2, 3. And Explodey. You're the last of the infinities. And then I will have to kill you. And, oh no, you're the last of the infinities. Of course, Temperance is going to try to stop us, but we're Bayonetta. Temperantia was no match for us, and by extension, Temperance shouldn't be that challenging either. Of course, we can't do anything with him right now, so we're just gonna have to go move on ahead. And the platinum medal we got. Okay, so let's see whoever's gonna stop us now. Anytime now, Temperance. And here comes Temperance for real! I cannot believe I just do that. So, we cannot reach Temperance right now. However, there is these two cannons. We want to make use of them. So, yeah. So, we have our ways to control the cannon. So we have to aim to fire with the control stick, B to climb out of it, and Y to fire. It's basic stuff with these cannons. So yeah, remember to get down when the going gets too tough, and then as soon as you see him, like that. Of course, he successfully dodged. You can witch time and have plenty of time to take on Temperance. Yeah, it's also rinse and repeat at this point. Yeah. It's just keep shooting and dodge when the missiles comes close. It's not really that hard. Yeah, the challenging part is surviving and making sure you hit Temperance like that. And I'm gonna dodge-a-dee. I said dodge-a-dee, not turn into crow-a-dee. Okay. Just keep dodging. Wait a second. Can I? Oh, I can just dodge right out of it. Okay, so I don't have to press B just to get out. Sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna have to keep firing over here. Eventually, he'll probably be enraged so he can destroy the cannon I'm using, so to force it to use the other one. I have yet to see if this is true, but we'll see. I cannot believe I got hit, but then again, I didn't see it coming. And yes, he's gonna destroy the cannon. Yeah, knew it. He's gonna destroy the cannon. Okay. I guess now's the time to, well, try to, well, use the other cannon. Okay. Whoops. Oh. Now we have no cannon to use. Actually, that cannon is still usable. I just realized that he punches the cannon to destroy it. Okay, so we're not screwed after all. Okay. Okay, whoa! Death. Well, that sucked. Yeah, despite me dying throughout all this game, especially in this chapter, this is a chapter I can really get behind, due to the fact that we are facing against a lot of enemies we have faced previously. And that means I'm gonna have to start over again, do I? Yes, I do. Okay, I'm right about the point where I died because he destroyed the cannon right there, so yeah. There we go. So now onto the other cannon, so I can just be able to kill him effectively. Okay, let's see how we do this time. With full health and full magic, probably. Yeah, I really should be dodging more effectively just to even take him on. And, whoa. Okay, which time? That could not have gone any easier. Okay. The hard part is getting at an angle that's enough to hit his face. Otherwise, he's not that hard. If you could dodge regularly, you should be set to take down Temperance. And that's... Come on... Dodgety? Okay. Okay, and then... Dodgety, 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 dodgety. There we go. He is down. Now, before we could go on any further, now that we have defeated Temperance, instead, you want to backtrack all the way to the beginning. Yeah, the fact that we're backtracking all the way to the beginning, you could pretty much tell where this is going. So here we are back at the beginning. You want to jump all the way over to where you found the treasure chest, because there's an Alpine portal. Let's go on right on in. So for this Alpine challenge, in terms of equipment, for set A, use whatever weapon set you want. However, in the other set, I highly recommend putting both Durgas and setting them both to fire. And in terms of accessories, the Evil Harvest Rosary is going to make your life easier for this one. And where have we seen such an Alpine challenge before? Witch time is disabled. However, all the enemies are on fire. Yeah, you can only damage them in Witch time. However, this is disabled. However, if you are using Durga Fire on both sets, yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Anyway, so just gonna do what I usually do. And then I'm gonna do, yeah. So yeah, Durga Fire and of course the Evil Harvest Rosary is gonna make your life so much easier on this challenge. Yeah, so just gonna do what I usually do, and of course defeat this Ardor. Yeah. I mean, you can challenge yourself and not use the Evil Harvest Rosary, but which by all means, please do. But yeah, having Durga Fire on both the hands and the feet is pretty much a must if you want to survive this challenge. And considering Witch time is disabled, it's pretty much your only chance you could ever have. And if you don't, well, I don't know how you're gonna be able to do it. I mean, I know I have seen people use it without using Durga Fire and the Evil Harvest Rosary, but I just can't seem to be able to do it myself. But yeah, this is how I want to do it. I want to see how you guys do it. Well, not exactly see you, but I want to know how you guys handle this challenge. Did you try something else? Maybe you successfully used Shuraba without the worry of being burned by enemies. Yeah, or maybe just spam shooting them, but I don't think that's a viable option considering time is of the essence. Anyway, so you're gonna be dead, Ardor, in a little bit. In fact, you're dead right now. And then we have Grace and Glory. Now, to my knowledge, they are not affected by fire. I'll check. And I only have one hit left to work with. Oh, they're both Graces! That changes everything. And okay, so they're not on fire. That means I could freely take them on however I wish. Well, I failed it, but yeah, you pretty much know what to do at this point. Okay, now that the Ardors are dead, Graces are left. Okay, let's see. But can I do this? Okay, I should be using my torture attacks, which I will. And okay. I just see the human faces. I just noticed the, well, human-like faces on Grace and Glory. I just realized that. Anyway, so you should be squished. Well, not dead, but you will be soon. After a few hits. There you go. And here comes the other Grace, which should be... Okay. Yeah, Graces are easier to dodge than Glories, so that should make you feel any better. Okay. Unfortunately, though, they're quick enough to dodge the counterattack of the spheres from the Evil Harvest Rosary. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay, and actually, that's one more torture attack. Okay. Okay, it's probably gonna be a jerk move, and the next enemy is gonna be too fearless. Or fairness, sorry, I forgot. It's fire element. Anyway. Oh, no! That's the last set! Sweet! Okay, so for all our troubles, yeah. Yeah, you could go without finding out of this Alpine challenge because of its out-of-way replacement and the fact that you have to backtrack all the way to the beginning. Anyway, a reward is a Witch Heart. Okay, I'm gonna go switch back to, well, my usual. As soon as the cutscene stops, I'm gonna go switch back to my normal set of Pully's Butterfly, which I am surprised I keep forgetting to use. And of course, the Saifeng and Durga set, because I love Saifeng now. It's really fun to use. So with that, let's leave the Alpine challenge. And this is the second to last one of the game. The unfortunate part is we have to backtrack all the way to where we fought Temperance, so I'll be right back to that spot. It's so weird how much the windows have been broken and yet nobody seems to care. Anyway, here we are, well, relatively close to the spot where we fought Temperance, and there are the two cannons right there. Anyway, so, right beyond this point, there's going to be part of Antonio's notes. Island of the Sun, Isla Del Sol. Yeah, we're getting really, really close to completing all of Antonio's notes. And here's the elevator. Now, the elevators must have been stopped. Must have been sort of automatic safety device. But this flimsy gate can be broken to make a way outside. Indeed it shall, so let's break it open. Now, what you want to do? Well, look up below. Well, there's the moon. And elevators! Yeah. Watch out for falling elevators. That's pretty much the gist of it. So yeah, dodge out of the way of any falling elevators. Yeah, that's pretty much all this verse is going to be composed of, elevators. You might see some angels along the way, but if you want to, you could ignore them, or you could just... Ah, there you are! The clone of Justicia, Justice! No, it's Justice. I just want to say Justice, because, well, how he was named. Anyway, Justice fights almost exactly the same as Justicia, except you don't have any platforms to jump on. Yeah, you're going to stay in the same one every time. Fortunately, you also don't have to worry about the elevators coming crashing down because, well, the elevators have already done that. So yeah, the fight against Justicia, well, Justice is almost the same as the actual Justicia, except if you manage to get back within or dodge out of the way of his head, you can activate Witch Time. So yeah, so if you see his head, dodge out of the way or activate that within. As far as I know, the Muna Mahakala doesn't work on this guy, but I don't know. Point is, he's pretty much the same song and dance compared to Justicia, but probably slightly easier. I mean, yeah, of all the rematches of all the bosses we have faced before, I think Temperance in this chapter was probably the hardest, and just because we have to use the cannons. Anyway, Justicia is down, and now we should be able to jump on. And now this is just like the Justicia fight where you have to guide along the tentacles and just sever it from his head. So let's go along the tentacles, dodging the blades along the way. So yeah, it's basically the same as, well, the actual Justicia fight, except probably easier. Oh yeah, the tentacles can hurt you, so watch out for that. I forgot the tentacles can do that. Anyway, so with that out of the way, let's slash away! Oh yeah, and of course watch out for the tentacles, but didn't matter. He is down. I don't care if you're a clone of Justicia or not, you're still creepy. Anyway, we got a gold medal after all our troubles, and there's a glowing spot. Well, since there is a suspicious glowing spot over here, let's just jump out down this hole unsupervised. Yep, here we are, further into the facilities. And sort of looks like a factory in here. There's no telling when the building will be destroyed. I have to find Cereza quickly and get her out of there. So yeah, there's an invisible wall here meaning we can't go back. Because reasons. Anyway, so let's go to the left, or excuse me, the right, and check it out. There's a gigantic womanly statue. Doesn't that seem like an important thing that we have to keep in mind later on? Well, probably. Anyway, over here is another treasure chest. So, let's break this open to get ourselves another witch heart. Okay, so, next up, is there another? Okay, no, I thought there was another treasure chest. But yeah, I want to look around in this area in case there is treasure chests. Also, the gates of hell are here if you are so inclined to buy some stuff. I don't need to buy some stuff out of the gates of hell because, well, I don't particularly use items in there. You know, unless I was forced to due to the fact that I've collected a red hot shot out of a treasure chest. Anyway, so, that ramp over there is where we need to go. However, there's probably holes just like that one. Like right here. In fact, here's an Umbran crow inside a cage. Actually, oh, you do fly away as soon as I break you out of your cage. What are the odds? Anyway, so, I could probably sneak up on you. Got it! Okay, that's one Umbran Tears of Blood down. As for the next treasure chest, it is right over there. However, some enemies are going to be trying to interrupt our opening of this treasure chest, which contains a red hot shot. And lo and behold, it's enemies on fire. As if we have faced enough of these back at the Alfheim challenge. Yeah, do what you usually do with enemies on fire and either shoot or witch time or turn on dual Durga. Whichever you prefer. I prefer to use Witch Time myself, but I just can't seem to activate it. Nor can I activate the FX of the Muna Mahakala. Yep. 2, 3, and they should all be dead. There we go. Okay, so let's go back on upwards, and I believe there should be something up here. There we go. Another piece of Antonio's notes. Ithabal, CEO, Part 1. So yeah, we're gonna be now going over the more important people of the Ithabal company in Antonio's notes, which I will get into in a later point. But first, I have to go check my notes real quick. Well, I looked at my notes and turns out I apparently missed an Umbran Crow, which means I'm gonna have to go back to get it on my second playthrough of this level. However, let's turn this as a stripper pole, and actually, does it do anything if you turn the other way? It probably doesn't. Either way, we have some strange-looking platforms among us with squares. So yeah, you're probably gonna get lost trying to navigate these tiles, and you can fall at any time. And there is a lot of collectibles that you need to collect along these squares, so there's that too. Fortunately, there is not much to work with. Well, I don't know why I said fortunately, unfortunately, but yeah, you also want to make sure that you jump on the platform because they're your only means of walking up there. So yeah, I'm gonna jump on really quick because I was stupid enough to jump off. Yeah, you can only walk on these platforms, so yeah. So with that out of the way, there are particular platforms that you should be on the lookout for because they do contain some treasure chests and other collectibles. Anyway, so and I believe you go this way. There we go. There's another strip of the platform. And verse 12, which means an affinity is on fire. Actually, there's 2 affinities. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna explode you guys up. Is there any more affinities that I should be aware of? Probably not. Anyway, I'm not sure where I'm going now. Do I have to go back up? I totally do. Yeah, the camera can be very uncooperative at times because of, well, a lot of things that are going on. And I don't think the Crow Within will be able to save you. Yeah, it sometimes doesn't save you because, well, the gravity. No! Okay, good. I saved myself from falling. Anyway, yeah, I am going in circles, am I? Okay, yeah, time to go up because, well, yeah. I have gotten I have gotten lost in this puzzle so much. This is probably my least favorite part of the whole chapter! Why did it happen? Why did it happen the fall? I will never get that. Anyway, I believe that is where we want to go. So, with that out of the way, there's the door, the elevator doors. And I believe there's other things that I have to check on. So I'm gonna have to at least go around to find those things. Of course, we can only step on these platforms, so yeah, I completely forgot about that. No wonder I fell earlier. Well, the fortunate thing is there is this platform, so I could be able to look around to see if there's anything we missed. Ooh! Yeah, there was a treasure chest and the piece of Antonio's notes. In fact, I believe Ithabal CEO, Part 2. Truth in its purest form, yes. This is the last piece of Antonio's notes. We have to collect them all. And upon collecting the final one, if I go to, well, the files, and upon collecting the final piece of Antonio's notes, we have unlocked the last piece of Antonio's notes to my beloved son. Yeah, this is gonna take long, so this is gonna take long for me to read out loud, so as usual, it's gonna be in the end slate. However, look at the boy in the picture. Recognize that boy? It's Luca. Yeah, these are all the notes of Luca's late father. Yeah, it's a really sad story to read, especially when you read the last piece of his notes. Anyway, depressing notes aside, open this treasure chest to reveal a broken witch heart. Okay. So, with that out of the way, let's get back onto the platforms because I believe there is also another another treasure chest somewhere in here. I just can't seem to figure out where. Wait, I see it. Oh, way out in the distance. I cannot believe I skipped over it. It's way out in the distance right over there. Okay, so I wanted to make a shortcut with Panther Within and Crow Within! Why did I do that? Why did I do that? I am an idiot. I am an idiot. I am an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay, good. I saved myself right there. But yeah, this thing, these can be a nightmare to work with. Okay, this is the last of the treasure chests, and we have opened all the treasure chests with Treasure Fanatic, and with that Moon Pearl collected, if you can show please, that is also the last Moon Pearl in the entire game. Yeah, we have collected all the Moon Pearls as well. If you can't tell, this is practically the second to last chapter of the entire game due to the fact that it's wrapping up almost everything in terms of Antonio's notes. And if I had found the Umbran Crow earlier, that would have been the last of the Umbran Crows. Anyway, I'll meet you guys back at those two doors. Okay, so here are the two elevator doors, so let's go on in. You really think it was gonna be that easy? Nope, we have Golem to worry about. And he has a new form in the form of Phantasmaray. I can't pronounce that word crap. But his Hecatoncheir form is still the easiest form to have, so yeah. If you see that form, well, go for it. The Gamora form is probably not easier as well. The Malphas form is not very easy to dodge. So yeah, Hecatoncheir again. Okay, yeah. So let's go beat him up as usual. Okay, and then the Gamora form. Yeah, the Gamora form can be a hassle to dodge. And it's kind of hard to dodge with the Malphas form. Anyway, so, I got it in under the Gamora form, but unfortunately I wasted my hits. Hecatoncheir. Okay, 2, 3. Okay, and boom. And he is down for a climax, for the most funniest climax again, since this is Golem. Okay, way to ruin the mood for me laughing, but I can't ever get enough of that cutscene. Ever. It always makes me laugh, every time, no matter how many times I play through all the chapters where I fight Golem. That's funny. And because we fight Golem in the Alpine Challenge, I'm slightly disappointed that we don't ever have to see this funny animation. But hey, Alpines are Alpines. Anyway, let's go in the elevator. Because, well, reasons. Anyway, so let's, well, go in the elevator. I said climb up the elevator, and of course we were going to find some elevator shafts that are probably going to try to hit us and kill us. Or are we? Well, if we keep going up. This is Sapientia's clone, Prudence. Why is he not called Sapiens? I have no idea, but yeah. He's a bit harder because, well, I don't know about a bit harder, but you can easily dodge his, well, mouth. Yeah. Honestly, he is a lot harder than Sapientia. Yeah. I will admit, even though Sapientia's design is kind of cool, and the fact that he's a sea creature is clever to the fact that it's believed that water is associated with bringing life, the Sapientia fight in its respective chapter was kind of lame, to be honest. So I guess this is a bit of a step up, I guess. Anyway, so yeah. Fortunately, it's easy to do which time, but you might want to keep up with it because not only is the camera being a jerk and the towers are collapsing, but yeah. Anyway, Sapientia is down already? Okay. I thought I was gonna have a hard time with this, but no. However, we're not done. We have to escape. Yeah, we have to escape the explosions that Sapientia left behind. Yeah, we are barely going to make it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, we have to escape because what's at the end of the tunnel, or at least the end of the shaft, is this golden portal. And so, let's go in. Okay. So now, we have some apparatus to smash, so we will do so. To, well, This is holding up this huge, gigantic sphere, and I don't know why it doesn't fall as soon as 2 of the 3 supports are out. In fact, oh no, 3 of the 4 supports. But anyway, it'll be down in a minute. Or at least now. We are now at the highest point of the tower. So, let's follow this ring of light. And we have gotten so far in our journey. I mean, we have taken on angels, defeated all the bosses, finding out pieces of Bayonetta's past, and as well as fought Jeanne. And we are almost nearing the end of our journey. Once we go in this portal, our journey will be one step closer to its end. Okay, let's see what ranking we have got, because I'm not sure how much I did, because honestly, I never do well in this chapter at all. Anyway, so, silver, ooh! Okay, maybe I would have gotten a gold had I not died back there, but hey, for what it's worth, it's cool, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna have to go through another game of Angel Attack. Probably, okay, it's not exactly the last one, because there's still a few more chapters to go. And do I want to play? Sure thing. Okay, so, I said boom, 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 boom. I suck. I suck hard. I suck at shooting. Anyway, so, with that out of the way, of course, you remember that I missed the Umbran Crow, according to the notes I have written out. Mainly because when I written my notes, I completely forgot about the Umbran Crows. Fortunately, it's not really that far. So immediately I'm on starting the chapter. By the way, if you break these fearless statues, you will trigger the first one. Anyway, you might want to go all the way over to where the chest is, because, if I can remember, where is it? Oh, the Umbran Crow is right up there, which means I can easily grab it right there. Yeah, you can easily miss this if you don't know where you're going. With that, I'll see you guys out of the chapter, because I think these Umbran Crows save as soon as you exit the chapter. I'm not sure. So with that, we have gotten up the tower of Isla Del Sol. And in the next episode of Bayonetta, we're going to be taking on Chapter 16, the Lumen Sage. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!